This is KGW News at noon.
We just learned a plane crashed in southern Oregon, killing one person. Oregon State Police say a small jump plane crashed into a field. This happened near the Crater Lake Klamath Regional Airport. Police and federal aviation officials are on the scene. No word yet what caused the crash, but this is a developing story. We will post updates on KGW.com.
Very simply, he was not doing a good job.
President Donald Trump makes his first public comment since firing FBI Director James Comey. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Brenda Braxton. The White House says President Trump had been considering this move since his very first day in office. Democrats and Republicans are now questioning why Comey lost his job. Some want to see a special prosecutor look into this. NBC's Jennifer Johnson has the very latest from Washington.
What we want to do is we want to see
President Trump today defending his firing of FBI Director James Comey.
Because he wasn't doing a good job, very simply. He was not doing a good job.
The president met with Richard Nixon's Secretary of State Henry Kissinger after a sit-down with Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov that excluded U.S. media.
Was he fired? You are kidding. You are kidding.
Comey was slated to testify tomorrow before the Senate Intelligence Committee, investigating possible ties between Russia and the Trump campaign. NBC News has learned Comey was fired just days after asking for more money for the FBI's own investigation.
We know Director Comey was leading an investigation in whether the Trump campaign colluded with the Russians, a serious offense. Were those investigations getting too close to home?
Democrats had blasted Comey for reopening the Hillary Clinton email investigation in the final weeks of the campaign. But the White House is standing firm.
It was time for a fresh start at the FBI. And I think the president did as he's done in so many other cases. He took decisive action.
But now lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are calling for a special prosecutor to continue the Russia investigation.
Only a prosecutor can bring criminal charges and hold accountable the people who may have committed treason or fraud or lied to the FBI.
That decision will fall on Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, who the White House says was behind Comey's dismissal. Jennifer Johnson, NBC News, Washington.
The U.S. representative from Southwest Washington, Jaime Herrera Beutler, is reacting to this news today. KGW's Tim Gordon caught up with her in Vancouver. So, Tim, where does she stand?
Well, Brenda, with Comey gone, the Republican is not calling for a special prosecutor at this point, but she's also not ruling it out if she feels it is needed to get to the bottom of the Russia interference. There's really no avoiding the controversial decision by President Trump to fire James Comey at a time when many feel the FBI's Russia probe was just heating up. Herrera Beutler says she wants to know more about the timing and reasons for the firing before she can decide if she agrees with the president's decision or not.
I haven't had the chance to ask that question, but I have the same question everybody else does. Wait, why now? You know, there's some critical things happening that need to make sure that they are fleshed out with regard to investigating. Nobody wants to see Russia or any foreign state actor interfering with our economy, with our elections, with our democratic process. We need those questions answered. We need to get to the truth.
The Congresswoman was actually here at Fort Vancouver to talk school absenteeism. She gathered local superintendents to a roundtable on that and a bill she's sponsoring to help students get to school. But as we said, no avoiding Comey today. And keep in mind, this is a Republican that actually voted against the latest bill on health care that President Trump put forward that passed in the House, but she voted against it. So she's not a pushover, but again, not committing today to a special prosecutor for Russia. Brenda, back to you.
All right, Tim, thank you for the information. You can also head to KGW.com for a look at what led up to James Comey's firing. We've posted a timeline. You'll also find reaction from Portland's former FBI chief.
When my daughter came out and pointed at him and started screaming, "There he is."
That mom says this man groped her daughter at a school bus stop, and right now Portland police are looking for him. KGW's Rachel Raffinelli is live at Southeast 127th and Stark. So Rachel, I know parents are saying that they're really worried.
Brenda, they really are. This scary situation happened by this apartment complex behind us. One mom says she's seen that guy around before, and she'll certainly call police if she sees him again. Even the kids were talking about this as they boarded the bus this morning. And take another look at the photo of the man police say is the suspect. A 12-year-old girl says he groped her at the bus stop Friday afternoon and threatened to see her again on Monday. The David Douglas School District sent a letter to parents about this, and they also warned of another incident. On Monday, a student walking to school said a strange man started to follow her in his truck near Southeast 102nd and Burnside. Police are investigating both cases, and parents say it's downright disturbing.
Well, I worry about those kids, obviously, and the stress that the parents go through. I don't know them personally, so there's nothing I can do. But yeah, it just kind of raises the alarm that we need to watch out for our own a little more.
The school district included safety tips for kids in its letter to parents. It tells them don't approach strangers. If something happens, report it to an adult, and don't walk alone. Always walk with friends. Portland police say if you see this man perhaps in your neighborhood or around the city, please give them a call right away. Brenda, back to you.
Thank you, Rachel. Well, today crews are working to fill the hole that opened up after a tunnel collapsed at the Hanford Nuclear Reservation. You can see the problem here. This is a 20 by 20 foot hole exposing the tunnel. Radioactive material is inside there. The director of the advocacy group Hanford Challenge says this is a wake-up call.
This is absolutely a huge warning to Hanford, to the federal officials who oversee that site, and to the state of Washington. There are bad things at Hanford that could blow up, that could contaminate the communities, be a three-state disaster.
A spokesperson for Hanford says there's no sign of leaking radiation, but they're monitoring the wind very closely. It could stir up radioactive particles in the hole and then release them into the air. Most of the site's 9,000 employees are staying home today. Let's take a quick trip to the Oregon coast. There is a live look at Yaquina Bay from Newport. Make sure you guys get out and enjoy today, because I know after today, Rod, the weather's changing.
Well, it's going this way, isn't it? Yes, it's going to bottom out quickly by the time we get up tomorrow morning. Here's our weather changer, if you will. It's a big low right here inside my blue arrows. Already starting to throw some cloudiness from time to time along the coast. Newport has been sunny all morning, but a different story if you go up the beach. Here's Astoria. Clouds have actually been showing signs of thickening and sticking around in the past hour or so. Temperature, not bad though, 58 degrees. Winds are light, continuing to be dry. Same thing up in the Long Beach Peninsula. Let's go inland. I grabbed this about 30 minutes ago, right in the heart of the Willamette Valley's wine country down in Dayton. Beautiful shot of the vineyard there, a little wispy high cirrus cloudiness. Here's downtown Portland, more of a clear sky, but we've seen some high clouds from time to time. Anyway, none of that matters. The bottom line is today's gorgeous. It's going to stay sunny, and temperatures are going to continue to warm. Right now we're at 63 degrees. Should at least get back up into the 70s. Forecast charts show we could go as high as 77 at 4 o'clock. So really, I hope you can get out and enjoy this. It'll still be a lovely evening for you, maybe to get some yard work done before the grass gets wet again. 70 at 8 o'clock. Futurecast is tracking our push of rain, and Brenda, I will tell you this. It looks like it's going to be a very wet, soggy commute for people tomorrow morning. More on that coming up.
Okay, see you then, Rod. Thank you. It was a scary night at a care center in Southeast Portland. Police say robbers hid inside the facility. This happened near Stark and 160th just before 2:30 this morning. 3 armed men are accused of robbing somebody. Officers arrested one of the suspects, but say the other 2 hid inside that care facility. Police searched the building and eventually took them into custody.
A neighbor called me and said police outside, and I'm like, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, are you serious? So I went out. They said, go out there and see for yourself. So I went out there, and they was all over the place. They didn't come to my apartment or anything. But I'm glad they caught the guy. They told me they caught the guy when I came outside. So that's all I wanted to hear.
Fortunately, nobody was hurt. Police are still trying to figure out how they're connected to the robbery and what charges they'll face. 2 people are under arrest after police chased them through Southeast Portland. Just before 8:30 last night, officers went to check out reports of armed gang members in Laurelhurst Park. The suspects ran away and police followed them. One officer injured in that chase went to the hospital. Meanwhile, neighbors were asked to stay inside their homes and lock their doors. Police haven't said what the suspects are wanted for. Well, today you can let the DMV know what you think about a potentially historic change to Oregon driver's licenses. It's deciding if it'll add a third gender marker. It would be non-binary, meaning not male or female. Tonight there's a public hearing on the proposed change at 6 o'clock. It'll happen at the Multnomah building on Southeast Hawthorne. By the way, if Oregon makes this change, it'll be the first state to do so.